Hello everyone. So today we will learn about the term accreditation and its process. So the word accreditation itself suggests accreditation means to give something a credit. So what is the accreditation? According to the definition, it is the process whereby an organization or agency recognizes a college or universities or program of studies as having met certain predetermined qualification or standards. It means that the university or a college is recognized by the superior organization which will fulfill some qualification and the standards set by the organization, or the simplest definition is accreditation refers to the voluntary review process of educational program by a professional organization. The organization, called an accrediting agency, is invited to compare the education quality of a program with established standards and criteria. Now, so why it is important and what are its purposes? So as we see, this accreditation is things that gives the grant and the rank of the colleges and the universities. So we have to learn about its purposes and why it is so important. So maintenance of adequate admission requires, so by the controlling of these accrediting agencies, maintenance of adequate admission is maintained because there will be a limited seats for limited students that are eligible for the some limited education. Then maintenance of minimum academic standards. So for taking admission in something like for BSc nursing, it's a 12 science plus biology is all required. So this criteria is set by the accrediting agencies. Stimulation of instructional self improvements. Now if this accrediting agencies set the standards, then all the students, faculties and colleges have to follow, so it will stimulate the improvement, self improvements. Then the protection of instructions of higher education against the educational and social harmful pressure. If some educational and socially or the politically pressures are coming, then these accrediting agencies will protect them for maintaining the higher education safer for everyone. Now, some other points like its grant the recognitions to school and colleges. It will approve, the accrediting agency will approve the school and colleges for providing education. To state the suggestion for deficiencies, if any colleges are having some kind of deficiencies in providing the education to the students, they will suggest the deficiencies to produce the students with standards. If these accrediting agencies will state the standards and criteria for the colleges and school that will that will provide the students the higher education, the best skills, and the students will come out with the great standards. To control the recruitment and selection of the students, the accrediting agencies will recruit and select the students according to their knowledge, criteria, and skills. To control the evaluation system, to it prescribe the syllabus. The accrediting agencies will always have the focus and the main target on the syllabus. The more it easier, the more it beneficiary to the students. It helps in registration of the RN nurses. It guides the institute according to the criteria, rules and regulations. It acts as a monitoring and controlling agency. Now, so, to fulfill all these purposes, there must be a systematic work to be done, and for that, we will now see the functions of accreditation. Now, we will see the functions of accrediting agencies, what these agencies do, and how it works. So, the functions, it aims to protect the autonomy of a various health services program, for example, nursing and medical education. It will protect and continue the nursing and medical education. It preserves the quality of nursing education. It will preserve the quality so that every nursing student that come out as the staff nurse or the clinical tutor, they have the best standards and best education in them. It protects the public from ill-prepared nurses. The malpractitioners and negligence will be neglected from here. It protects the institution from any political pressure. The nursing institute will be protected from any political pressure for providing education to the nursing students. Now, accrediting bodies or agencies, as we see, these accrediting agencies do this all work. But what are these education accrediting bodies and agencies, and who are them? So they are divided into three levels: national accrediting agencies, national professional accrediting agencies, and state accrediting agencies. National accrediting agencies are those agencies who control all the education system all over the India. National professional accrediting agencies, as we are in the medical and paramedical profession, we will study about this medical profession, and the state accrediting bodies also. First of all, national accrediting agencies. It is UGC, University Grant Commission, AICTE, All India Council for Technical Education, NACC, National Assessment and Accrediting Council, and CABE, Central Advisory Board of Education. So this all comes under the National Accrediting Agencies, and as we all know that UGC is the higher education, means it is the topmost body that grants the commission of all the universities and colleges of India. Now the second one is National Professional Accrediting Agencies, and as we are in the medical and paramedical field, we will see them. MCI, Medical Council of India; DCI, Dental Council of India; PCI, Pharmacy Council of India; INC, Indian Nursing Council; CCISM, Central Council of Indian System of Medicine. Now, after the national professional accrediting agencies, we will proceed to state accrediting bodies. They are institute or local universities. So any universities that comes under the state power, then state nursing council, the head of all the universities inside the state, and INC, national council, that the state nursing council is directly connected to INC, which is at the national level. Now, the policies for accrediting board of approval of the initial development. So, what are the policies that accreditation board needs for approving any university? Letter of intention. The university or the or institution should have to submit the letter of intention of opening their college. Qualification form. What are the qualifications that they are going to provide the students, and what are their requirements? And the planning year and development. Board approval for admission of students. After giving approval to the universities, now this turn to admission, turn off the admission of the students. Then it will be of submission of the nature of organization, how the organization will have to work, the descriptive statement of student body, faculty, curriculum, educational and clinical facilities, and plans for evaluation. So these all things are needed for admission of the students. Further procedure regarding the board approval. An application form consent from consent authority. An application will be given to the accrediting bodies from by the consent authority that will take over this institution or organization. Renewal of request. Every year and every 5 years, the renewal of requests has to be submitted to the accrediting bodies for continuing their education process. And the renewal of accreditation should be renewed every time. Now we will see the criteria of accreditation. Number one, type of training given, date of previous inspection, reorganization of college by government registration number, and other things like registration valid, non-nursing teachers, other staff members, number of classrooms, demonstration rooms, library, offices, and laboratories. So these all have to be included in the nursing college for recognition of college and the by the government registration number, and the type of training given and date of previous inspection should also be included in this. Now the advantages of accreditation. So as we see, these all things are belongs to accreditation is very tough, and it's very complicated and difficult. So some advantages are also great. So we will see these advantages. Helps institute to know its strength and weakness. Helps to identify the areas of planning and allocation of resources. Initiate the institution into innovative and modern methods of pedagogy. Results provide funding for betterment of institution, provide society a hub for quality education, promotes intra-institutional interaction. So, see, these are the advantages of accreditation. Have a look once again. See if these all are the benefits. This all is the results of this very difficult and complicated process. It's mainly focuses on the educational power, educational standards, and the student nurses that are going to be in public for giving the service. So this was all about the accreditation. So let us summarize, and I hope you all have understand it. And thank you so much for listening till here.